Puja Smarapayami Shri Shri Sai Baba Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudev Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhurбhuva Suvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Suklam Bharadam Vishnum Sashivanam Chaturbhujam Prasadavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashante. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Savashtatangato Biva Yasmarat Pundari Kaksham Sabaya Vanchara Suchi. Om. Brahmaradam Paramasukadam Kevalam Janamurtim Dandvatitam Ganganasvarisham Tattvamasarariksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Archaram Sarvari Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunartitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yam. Guru consciousness is bliss absolute, the bestower of ultimate happiness. It is the statement, Thou art that. It is unity itself, eternal, embellished, and unwavering. It is the witness of all thoughts, beyond all states, and untouched by the three gunas. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah, Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah, Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah, Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah, Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Sanatai Namaha Vahanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Asanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Pajam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Argyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Achanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Sandhanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Bhushtanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Chandanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Kashanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Pushpam Smarpayami. Om Pushpam Smarpayami. Shri Guru Pushpam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Gandham Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Dupam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatai Namaha Dupam Smarpayami. Shri Sanatanamaha Navidyam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanatanamaha Jal Smarpayami. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudev Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akandalandamandalakaram Viptayena Chatkaram Tatpadam Dashtitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om. The Guru creates a new life for the devotee, sustains it, and destroys all limitations. He is truly one with the Supreme Reality. To that great Guru, salutations. Salutations to the great Guru who reveals that state of supreme consciousness, which permeates all of creation, both animate and inanimate. Om Shri Sanatanamaha Namaskaram Samarpayami. Arti Samarpayami. Shri Shirdi Sai Baba Namaha. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Shirdi Sai Hare Bhakta Janam Samrakshaka Bhakta Janam Samrakshaka Shri Maheshwara. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Shivararam Shrikara Sarva Pranapataye Swami Sarva Pranapataye Ashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apadbandava. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Gurudev Mariam Tanive Swami Mariam Tanive Narara Brahma Jagannatha Narara Brahma Jagannatha Nagendraya Sharaya. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Om Kararupa Hare Shiva Sai Mahadeva Shirdi Sai Mahadeva Mangara Arti Anduka Mangara Arti Anduka Mandaragiri Hare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om. Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om. Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om. Om Jai Sat Gurudeva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Shirdi Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Nandamaya Maharaj Ki Jai. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajadi Rajayogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Shankaracharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Paramam Pavitram Mahabhavibhutim Paramam Vichitram Nilavibhutim Paramahatma Istadamoksha Pradatam Mahabhavibhutim Idamam Smarami Sai Bhavavibhutim Satatam Smarami Shirdi Sai Vibhutim Manasam Smarami. Om Om Om. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmam Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sahana Bhavantu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavavahai Tejasvina Varitamastu Mavidishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Guru Om Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Mellow blessings and peaceful mornings to you on this Guru Day, this Thursday morning. Thank you for all that are here now and that will see this later as a recording. May Baba's blessings be with you today and always. We're transitioning from this eclipse portal, full moon, surrendering ourselves into the divine and the nectar as of what is now. As we continue our reading of the Sai Sri Sai Satcharita, stories of Baba's Leelas. We move into chapter 11, auspicious. Sai as Sagun Brahma. There are two aspects of God, or Brahma, the unmanifested, Nirgun, and the manifested, Sagun. The Nirgun is formless, while the Sagun is with form, though both denote the same Brahman. Some prefer to worship the former, some the latter. As stated in the Gita, the worship of the latter is easy and preferable. As man has got a form, it is natural and easy for him to worship the God with form. Our love and devotion do not develop unless we worship Sagun Brahma for a certain period of time. And as we advance, it leads us to worship in meditation of the Nirgun Brahma. So let us start with the Sagun worship. Imagine altar, fire, light, sun, water, Brahma are the 7 objects of worship. But Sadguru is better than all these. Let us, on this occasion, bring into our mind the form of Sai, who was non-attached incarnate, and who was a resting place for his devotees. Our faith in his word is the asan, and our sankalpam, determination to accomplish the puja, is the abandonment of all our desires. Some say that Sai was a Bhagavad Bhakti, a devotee of the Lord. Others say he was a Maha Bhagavat, a great devotee. But to us, he is God incarnate. He was ever forgiving, never irritable, straight, soft, tolerant, and content beyond comparison. Though he looked embodied, he was really disembodied, emotionless, unattached, and eternally free. The Ganges on its way to the sea cools and refreshes the creatures affected with heat, gives life to the crops and trees, and quenches the thirst of many. Similarly, saints like Sai, while they live their own, give solace and comfort to all. Lord Krishna has said that the saint is my soul, my living image. I am he, and he is my pure form. This is indescribable Shakti or power of God, known as pure existence, knowledge and bliss, incarnated in the form of Sai and Shirdi. The Shruti describes Brahma as pure bliss. This we read or hear daily in the books, but the devout people experience this Brahma or bliss in Shirdi. Baba, the support of all, required no prop or asan from anybody. He always used a piece of sackcloth for his seat, which was covered with a small mattress by his bhaktas and had a bolster placed by them. Rest at his back, Baba respected the feelings of his devotees and allowed them to worship him as they liked. Some waved chamar or fans before him, some played on musical instruments, some washed his hands and feet, some other applied scents and chandan, some gave betel nuts with leaves, and some others offered nevedyam. Though he looked like living in Shirdi, he was present everywhere. This all-pervasiveness of his was daily experienced by his devotees. Our humble prostration to this all-pervasive Sadguru. Dr. Pandit's worship. One Dr. Pandit, a friend of Tatya Shebnuklar, once came to Shirdi for Baba's darshan. After saluting Baba, he sat in the masjid for some time. Baba asked him to go to the Dandhabar Kelkar. He went to the Dandabart, by whom he was well received. Then Dadabart left his house for puja, and Dr. Pandit accompanied him. Dadabart worshipped Baba. Nobody until then dared to apply sandal paste to Baba's forehead. Only Mahaspati used to apply it to his neck. But this simple-hearted Dr. Pandit took Dadasheb's dish containing puja materials, and taking sandal paste out of it, drew a tripund, 3 horizontal lines on Baba's forehead. To the surprise of all, Baba kept silent, not uttering a single word. Then Dadabat that evening asked Baba, "How is it? that though you object the sandal paste being applied by others to your forehead, you allowed Dr. Pandit to do so. Baba replied that Dr. Pandit believed him to be the same as his guru, Raghunath Maharaj of Dopshikshwar, known as the Kaku Purak. He applied these pastes to his forehead, as he was doing to his guru. Hence, he could not object. On inquiry, Dr. Pandit told Dattahab that he took Baba as his guru Karak Purak, and realized him as the same. Hence, he marked the tripund on Baba's forehead, as he did on his guru. Though Baba allowed the devotee to worship him as they pleased, still sometimes he acted in strange ways. Sometimes he threw away the puja dish and was wrath incarnate. Then who could approach him? Sometimes he scolded the devotees. At times he looked softer than wax, a statue of peace and forgiveness. Though he seemed to shake with anger and his eyes rolled around, still he was internally an ocean of affection and motherly love. He would call out his devotees and say that he never knew when he was ever angry with them. If it was possible that mothers could kick their children and then the sea turn back to the river, he too could neglect the devotees' welfare, that he, the slave of his devotees, always stood by them and responded to them whenever they called upon him at that. He always longed for their love. Haji Siddiq Falke. There was no knowing as to when Baba would accept a devotee. That depended on his will. Sadiq Falke's story is to the point. One Mohammedan gentleman by the name of Sadiq Falik of Kalayan, after making pilgrimage to Mecca and Madin, came to Shirdi. He lived in the Chavadi facing north and sat in the open courtyard of the masjid. For 9 months, Baba ignored him and did not allow him to step into the masjid. Falke felt disconsolted and did not know what to do. Somebody advised him not to be disappointed, but to try to approach Baba through Shama, a close and intimate devotee of Baba. He told him that as they approached the Lord Shiva through the servant and devotee Nandi, so should Baba be approached through Shama. Falik liked the idea and implored Shama to intercede for him. Shama agreed, and on a convenient occasion spoke to Baba about him thus: Baba, why don't you allow this old Haji to step into the masjid, while so many persons freely come and go? After taking your darshan, why not bless him once? Baba replied, Shama, you are immature to understand things. If the Fakir Allah does not allow, what can I do? Without his grace, who will climb into the masjid? Well, go to him and ask him whether he will come to the narrow footpath near the Bhairav well. Shama went and returned with the affirmative answer. Again, Baba said to Shama, ask him whether he is willing to pay me the sum of 40,000 rupees in 4 installments. Shama went and returned with the answer that he was willing to pay even 40 lakhs. Again, Baba said to Shama, we are going to cut a goat in the masjid, so ask him whether he would like to have his meat houched or testicles of the goat. Shama returned with the answer that the Hajid would be happy to receive a small crumb from Baba's mud pot. Hearing this, Baba got excited, and his hands threw away the earthen jars and the kolamba, and straightway advanced to the Hajid, and lifting his kanfi up in arms said, why do you brag and pose yourself as an old Hajid? Do you read Qurans like this? You are proud of your pilgrimage to Mecca, but you do not know me. Being thus scolded, the Hajid was confounded. Baba then went back to the masjid, purchased a basket of mangoes, and sent them to the Hajid. Then again Baba went to the Haji and taking out 55 rupees from his pocket, gave them in Haji's hands. Thenceforth, Baba loved the Haji, invited him in for meals, and the Haji thereafter came into the masjid whenever he liked. Baba gave him at times some rupees, and thus the Hajid was enrolled in Baba's darbar. Baba's control over the elements. We shall now close this chapter after describing 2 incidents showing Baba's control over the elements. Once, at evening time, there was a terrible storm in Shirdi. The sky was overcast with a thick black clouds. Winds began to blow with great force. Clouds roared and lightning began to flash and rain started pounding in torrents. In short time, the whole place was flooded with water. All the creatures, birds, beasts, and men got terribly frightened. and they all flocked to the masjid for shelter. There are many local deities in Shirdi, but none of them came to their rescue. So they all prayed to Baba, their God, who was fond of their devotion, to intercede and quell the storm. Baba was much moved. He came out of the standing of the edge of the masjid, addressed the storm in a loud and thunderous voice. "Stop! Stop, you fury, and be calm." In a few minutes the rain subsided, the wind ceased to blow, and the storm came to a stop. Then the moon rose in the sky, and the people went back home well pleased. On another occasion, at noon, the fire in the Duni began to burn brightly. Its flames were seen to be reaching the rafters above. The people who were sitting in the masjid did not know what to do. They dared not to ask Baba to pour water or do anything to quench the flames. But Baba soon came to realize what was happening. He took up his satka, short stick, and dashed it against the pillar in front, saying, "Get down, be calm." At each stroke of the satka, the flames began to slow down. In a few minutes, the Duni became calm and normal. This is our Sai, an incarnation of God. He will bless any man who will prostrate and surrender himself to him. He who will read the stories of this chapter daily with faith and devotion will soon be free from all calamities. Not only this, but always attached and devoted to Sai. He will get very soon God vision, and his desires will be fulfilled, and being ultimately desireless, he will obtain the Supreme. Amen. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai.
Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev.
Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Gurudev. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya 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 Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Baba Satchidananda, Supreme Bliss Absolute, the bestower of all, to this Sagun, this being in form we can see and we can honor and relish and reverence this great being. As the book has stated, after some certain time we can then move into a Nirgun form, but the Sadgun, the latter, is easier as it is presently related and reflective towards us. It is by Baba's grace that we are here now and we have come together, and it is by this grace of this day, this Thursday, that we are blessed and we move from the eclipse and step into this new year, this new earth, this new now, this moment to moment, present to present. The gift is this moment and the moment of the next, and so on and so forth. As we continually return to this center, to this stillness, to this knowing, we remain at one with Baba. We remain at one with the self, and we gently and always return home. Peace and blessings. Hari Om Tat Sat. Jai Ma Om.